Welcome everyone to the 33rd annual Winter Midwest Champs at the Ohio RC Factory in Ohio. So we're gonna do a little track walk. This is my first 10 scale race in quite a while. I'm driving the new PR vehicles and I'm gonna try to show you a little bit of a track walk. Generally, for me at least, a 10 scale track does really seem to be a one line type of track. But I will kind of show you what we're looking out for as we're driving around the track. We are running slicks, and it's imperative that we have the blowers because as soon as you get a little bit of dust on the track, once you hit that dust on the slicks, you're doing a donut. So anyways, here's our starting loop. This is a little hump here, and this is actually a critical spot. I'm going to show you that on the end of the video. For me, I'm staying pretty tight here, about a quarter out, and I'm letting off the gas. I have quite a bit of drag brake in my car so to get it to slow down nicely for this. I'm not really good at the push brake on a 10 scale. We're trying to stay really tight on this 180. Then you got a slight little elevation as we go to here. And this is kind of like the slippery corner. Even though we're blowing it off and whatnot, this still has like the most amount of dust. So you'll often see some guys get loose here, rear end steps out, whatnot. But trying to stay tight to this guy and enter into the straightaway. And this is one of the few spots that we can use our modified power if we're in a modified class. On the straight, I'm about a quarter to half out, trying to arc it a little bit. And then hugging this pipe nice and tight. And so this part's all pretty flat. Got this about 110 degree right-hander here. We kind of push out a little bit here because you want to start angling for this. This is pretty easy to grab you. You'll see a lot of guys hit this and flip a little bit, but kind of coming out and almost trying to make a nice straight shot out of this if possible. And we got this left-hander, and this is a pretty grippy section. It's kind of easy. A lot of people you'll see tires grab these pipes. These corrugated pipes really grab tires. So we're trying to be careful with that, but trying to stay, 6 inches to a foot off this whole corner here, staying tight. And then doing this double. Now, I'm, for the most part, trying to downside this, giving it a burst of throttle, checking up on this little corner hip. You'll see some of the pro drivers that have their suspension packages all dialed in and how they like it. They're launching it and landing up in the face of this. You'll see like a nice little slap. I'm not comfortable enough with that yet, having not driven the 10 skills for a while. So I'm trying to land down here, gas it, brakes. I'm trying to beat about in the middle, and then downside and goose it for the back triple. So this triple's probably about 25 foot long, a little shorter than what they had for the warm-up race, but trying to jump that about in the middle and time it right. That's always the struggle with me in electric, is getting that timing right to land that right. And so far, the track is pretty smooth overall. You can see a lot of little marks here from different landings, shock towers, shocks, So then we got a little bit of a wagon wheel, and as we set up for this, it's kind of coming in at about the middle part of this, making a nice arc, staying tight here, and then angling into the next one. So I'll give you a little feel for the height of the bumps. Now the grip is coming up with the slicks and whatnot, so it is some of these spots you'll see guys start to two-wheel it. Then we got the right-hander here into a low double. Not many people are doubling it. A couple of the top guys might give a quick burst of throttle, but really this whole next section here, this track's really tight, really flowing, and it's just kind of making this nice smooth flow if you can. So this is my first time running slicks. It's a little bit of a challenge. They grab sometimes, a little bit aggressive, but it's like you have to be on them because they can be a half a second faster. So as we go up to here, coming out to about middle and trying not to hit this pole. You see a lot of guys are hitting this pole here because it's very easy to, a little too much steering, hit the pole. So you're trying to land right here and continue this arc to this double And then right middle across to land on the inside of this. And then for me, I'm trying to stay just really tight up here. And a crucial spot, you'll see a lot of guys come up on 2 wheels here. For whatever reason, something here gets the cars up. So if you stay really tight though, it's got like an extra, like a little boost, smooth boost to it. You come out just a little bit and you're on the gas too hard, you come up on 2 wheels and you'll see some cartwheeling here. But there's a track walk, there's a lap around the Ohio RC Factory 33rd Midwest Championships. Let's look at the driver's stand really quick. We got a driver's stand view. So here's a view from where I stand. Go down the straight. And just staying tight. Tight again, going out, bleeding out a little bit. Kind of making a little straight line. Staying about 6 inches off the pipe all the way around there. Double, goose it, brakes. Come down the backside. Gas it up the triple. Halfway, and then go tight, tight. Straight across at a diagonal. Tight again. Bleed out to about 1/4. And then don't give it too much throttle. It's easy to overshoot this and land out here. I do that a lot. Just the right amount of throttle to land right there. Continue on your corner. Jump across again. Tight, tight, tight. And there's a lap around the track. And then if you stand over on this side, a little bit different view. And you'll notice for some people, the poles do play a factor. So if you're standing here, this pole's blocking that corner. That can make it a challenge for you. And then if you're standing, say, right here, you can lose that pipe and where it's at. So, or here, you can lose that one. So trying to pick your right spot in the driver's stand is pretty important here. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Tune into liverc.com throughout the weekend. See some, hopefully, I think we'll have some footage, or maybe even J Concepts has footage or something. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.